Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Angela, and we are on day 51 of Art with Angela, Drawing at Home. Now, today is April 4th, and now you think I love Star Wars because we've done Star Wars already twice, but I thought it was kind of fun play on words to do Star Wars again today, because on the paper I put, "May the 4th be with you," because usually in Star Wars they say, "May the Force be with you." But since it's the 4th of May, we're going to play with the words and say, May the 4th be with you. I put that on there ahead of time. And now I have this lovely little, what's his name, C-3PO? I think that's his name. I had this mask. Believe it or not, I just looked at it, and on the back of it, it says it's from 1977. 1977? Oh my gosh, that is that could be an antique there. So pick up your paper and your pencils, your crayons, your markers, your colored pencils, and let's get drawing today. Today we are going to do, not C-3PO, that's C-3PO, so it would be R2-D2. He's kind of the little guy that looks to me like a little garbage can, a little upside down garbage can. So grab everything and let's get started. And let's make sure we can see I'm going to move this down just a little bit so we might not see everybody. Okay, now we can see the paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to make kind of that upside down garbage can look that I just said. Don't tell a real Star Wars person that I said that. They get very angry with that stuff. Okay, here we go. We're going to draw a line, and we're going to go out a little bit and come around and go in just a little tiny bit. See how it's a little smaller down here, a little bigger here? You see what I mean by a garbage can? It looks like those kinds you push the little part in right here and throw things away. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's do a line across the bottom here. And he's kind of a simple guy because he's got a nice simple shape. Let's go ahead and put a couple arms down here. This is what helps him get around. And we're going to just do them just like this, just like a long, long rectangle. And then we'll do another one on this side. All right, there you go. Now, does everybody like Star Wars? You think, like I said, you think I love Star Wars. We've done it so many times. I think this is the third time we've done it. But I really wanted to do the play on words. Okay, now let's put the big part on the bottom here. He's got like a big, this is what helps him get around. And then we're going to do matching ones over here, but smaller ones on the ends of his hands. And we'll do another one right here. Now we got the basic shape of R2-D2. Why can I never remember his name? I should write it down here so I remember. All right, now we're going to give him all the different shapes and colors on his body. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make kind of a curve, and we're going to make this line right here like this. Can you do that? All right, and now we're going to do another line here like this. And another one. And we'll do it right, yeah, let's do it right about here. All right. Now let's go back up and let's give him, I say where his eye is. There's this like black thing. I think that's how he sees or whatever. So we're going to do a line there. And notice how I'm doing it kind of, it gets bigger at the bottom and smaller at the top. That kind of gives it perspective. And I'm kind of trying to keep all my lines at a curve. Now let's go ahead and give him the big eyeball thing that I call it an eyeball or a lens. And then we'll give him the little part that's going to shine. And I think we're going to give him some stripes here to make him look like who he is. We'll do him just like this. And see how I'm always staying at that kind of curve? I'm going down and then back up. And let's give him one more right here. It's almost like stripes. And then he has a lot of little buttons and things. So we're going to go ahead and let's put a little box here. And then we'll put another one here. Maybe we'll put some lines across it to make it look more interesting. And then let's see, what can we do over here? Let's go ahead and let's make a big shape, just like this. All right, and we'll let's put a circle here. And let's put another circle here. That's kind of like all those buttons and things. So we can even make some lines that go down like this. And we'll make some lines that go across like that. All right, now we have our basic shape right there. So let's go ahead and do the fun part. When we color it, that's what makes it look like what it is. Okay, I'm going to color this in black right now. The lens or his eye. We're going to leave the little white part, the little highlight white, and we'll color the rest of it in. All right, perfect. And now let's go ahead and get our blue. This is what's going to make him look like who he's supposed to look like. So we're going to do blue in here. And like I said, you can use anything you want. You can use pencils or crayons, markers. I'm using pastels just because they go fast, but pastels are kind of messy. If you've used them before, if you lean on them, they get very, very messy. So sometimes they're not the best thing to color with. And then if you ever lean on them even later, they don't really dry too much. So, all right, now we've got the top of them. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot he has a little red light there. And then let's go ahead and make this, turn these into different shapes. So we have some more to color. What do you think? Do you like that? Okay, and then we'll go, well, you know what? I'm even gonna do this. I'm just adding more stuff as we go all the time. All right, now I like it better. Now it's more interesting. Now when I color the blues, they won't be touching each other. See, that's one thing you can do when you're an artist. You can go back and change it as you're doing it. You don't have to, just because you've drawn it on there doesn't mean it has to stay that way. Now I have a little girl that she drew the candy corn the other day, and she was very upset with herself because she didn't think she had the right shape. So what she did, she turned that candy corn into a witch's hat. I thought that was pretty clever. So it was a witch's hat with eyes. But then you know what she did? She didn't give up. She went right back and she drew the candy corn again. And then she found that when we did the candy corn, that the hands holding the little bag were really hard for her. So she just didn't put them on there. That's what I like you to do. I like you to just try it. And if you can't do it your own way. You don't have to do it just like me. I'm just giving you kind of the how-tos, and then you do with it what you want to. All right, and as I'm talking here, I am coloring in. So I've colored this blue, and then I added these because I kind of like a little space in between them. And then I colored those blue and those three things blue. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do red. Now this thing right here that I kind of forgot is the red, I call it a red light on them. So we got a red light right there. Now let's go ahead and do, oh my gosh, I'm going to do ground. I'm going to make a line right here. And I'm going to color this all in. So it's kind of like a bright sand. Now I'm using kind of a bright goldy kind of orange color. And I'm going to make the ground right like this. Because we want it to be colorful. Otherwise it's going to be maybe a little bit boring with just the shape. But then again, you're the artist. If you just want the little character on there, you just do the character and don't do the background. But I like backgrounds. I like color, so I'm always adding color in here. All right, I'm gonna get it done fast. So, all right, so this is kind of like the sand. And if you wanted to, you could draw a line there. I just decided kind of at the last minute to add this. And then we'll do, I think I'm gonna do the sky in yellow because it's outer space. So it could be any color you want it to be. And I think we'll still be able to see my words. Now you can add the words on here if you want to, or you don't have to add the words. That's completely up to you. Excuse me, C3PO, I'm gonna go right here by your head. Now this is a mask, and I would have worn the mask, but it's made for a child, so it got stuck on my head, and I thought, oh, I can't do it, it's just too tight. So I didn't wear the mask today. But normally I jump right in there and just put the mask on and have fun. But I didn't think I could get out of it, so. All right, now we've got the sky all in yellow. Now if you want to, you can add, I have a different color, you can add some more color to it. Because it's outer space, I'm just gonna blend a little other colors, but I don't think you're really gonna see this on the video, so I won't spend too much time with this. Okay, there you go. This might be the last Star Wars thing I do. I don't know though, I can't promise that. So hopefully you've done R2-D2, you followed me, and if I went too fast, hopefully you stopped the video, caught up, and then drew it again. Or drew it, caught up with me. Now, I'm gonna tell everybody, may the 4th be with you today, and I will see you tomorrow. Now remember, what do I tell you every day? Be safe, Wash your hands, listen to your parents, be creative, everyone, and be kind to each other. And I'll see you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I believe, is Cinco de Mayo. That means the 5th of May. So let's see tune in tomorrow and let's see what we're going to do. I don't want to tell you ahead of time. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye now.